state your name and age.
My name is Stephen Davis, and I'm age 57.
When was you diagnosed with COPD?
Well, for the last 10, I'm going to say 8 to 10 years, every year I'd come down with a bad cold that ended up turning into pneumonia. In 2010, I was one never wanted to go to the doctor, so I had to go. I done got so sick. So they run tests on me, they done x-rays, and after doing all my blood work and all, and kept seeing the different medicines that they'd usually give you for like a bad flu or something, it wouldn't even touch me. Any of the antibiotics, there was 6 or 7 different antibiotics they was giving me, wasn't helping me. So I ended up trying this, which is called Q-Bar. Tried to help open my lungs. And if you ever get to choking with heavy mucus, and mucus, most people have that when they're real sick, it's green and all. Mine's real heavy, thick, clear. So I've gone this for emergencies. I've graduated to this, which is Ventolin HFA. It's 2 puffs a day, every 6 hours is needed. I'm on Advair 250/50, which I take 1 puff in the morning and 1 in the evening. As it opens up, as you can see, you put your mouth on it, you pull it back to load it, and you inhale it. Okay? This right here is a vial of albuterol. You break this top off and fill it in to this bowl here. This is my nebulizer. And I take this, I can take it every 4 hours as needed to help me. And in the spring and summer, especially with pollen and all, the hotter the days, in my situation, the worse of my life is, because I have to stay in air condition. And this, you fill this up in there, and you'll see smoke come out, and you're inhaling it. And this medicine is going down in your lungs. This and the Ventolin HFA are just like brother and sisters. It's whichever one I want to take. And I've got so bad I've graduated to my best friend here. This is my life support system that I have to live on every night. If I don't have this, I'm not going to be with the family much longer, and I enjoy living as much as you do. But they have moved it up from 2.5, now it's up to almost 3.5. And now it's going, I think the lady told me that the respiratory specialist said it was going to probably go almost to 4. Has the last wrist lock, and it's got a squeeze on it, and I have to wear it for 24 hours and sleep with it at night, And then I carry it back to them, they give me a reading, and my last reading was 79.5 to 80 for 3 hours that night. So that's why I'm blessed with all of this. And plus I've got severe lower back nerve damage and double disc surgery. So I've got a bunch of more medicine to take along with all of this. But smoking, being around heavy, harsh chemicals, watch your stuff, your chemicals like pesticides, stuff that you smell, diesel smoke, being in heavy, thick environments where you're not getting fresh air. The cigarettes sure didn't help me, but the cigarettes, the doctor said, was not the 100% cause of this, because I worked around in pesticides with a pest control for almost 2 years, back in the old days when our respirators wasn't EPA rated. And I worked at the doctor's house personally, and he looked at it and he said, son, this stuff will kill you one of these days. So maybe it, you know. And then for 7 years I worked in the greenhouse business driving trucks, where we had big fans that blowed all kinds of chemicals on different plants that we grow to keep aphids off of them, and for it to help it to strengthen the plants and stuff from disease getting on it. So inhaling that, walking into the buildings at night to reload your trucks, and somebody forgets to hang a red tag up that, hey, this stuff will kill you if you inhale it long. And I've been around racing motors that run off of alcohol, and you hit it real hard. The exhaust from an alcohol racing motor, if you in it real close and you inhale it, it takes the oxygen out of you. It'll take it completely out of you, and it feels like it sets your lungs on fire. So I've been around a lot of things in my life: racing fuels, pesticides, chemicals for greenhouses, cigarette smoking. We farm tobacco, and I'd be out there at night. You know how you used to spray your tobacco? I'd be out there in the wind kind of blowing it, blow it back in your face and all. So there's some more chemicals I ingested as a young kid. So, but I'm hanging in there and I'm fighting a good fight.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome, honey.
Love you.
Love you.